All right. Oh, hello. We are here. Right. We are in Florida. Ooh, and I'm going to scoot over. Yep, come on, Kiki, right?
Wait a minute, go back over there.
Okay. Right here. Yay.
Wait, turn it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, she got to get through there.
Good luck. Good luck.
How to get in there.
Child. Little acrobats.
Take everything.
Don't. Okay. All right. Look at that. See now? See? Juneteenth. What would Juneteenth be without little CP time?
You know, exactly.
What would Juneteenth be without CP time? Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
We are so excited for this show today. We have a lot of special things for you. You know, this is... Oh, that's all right.
I was trying to help.
It's okay. Yep. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we just got to turn it down. Just turn.
Before we turn it. Hold on.
We may not need that light. We're going to say, damn that light. We got enough light. We got enough light. Just, yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah.
There we go. Oh, yep. It's okay. Soon we're gonna laugh. We're gonna look back on this and we're gonna laugh.
I'll hold it.
Yes. And turn. Yes. And then we're gonna turn. We're gonna turn it right this way. All right. You go sit down too. You go sit down. Everybody go sit down.
It's not yeah.
Okay. Here. Oh. Okay.
Do we need to stand?
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, because I don't have nothing to leave.
Oh, you talking about lean? Oh, okay, you saying damn all of it now. Okay, yes.
I need something to lean my phone up against.
Lean it right here on this box part. Yep. There. Now. Yep, perfect. And then we're gonna turn it just a little bit so that we can see you. All right. Now, I think we got it. Just put it down there.
Make a position.
All right. Here we go. Okay. Scoot on over.
I can't.
Well, I'm saying if you want to sit somewhat on mine, you can do so.
Yeah. How's that for light?
I don't even know.
Sit a little bit. Thank you. That's it.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me start this again. You move in just a teeth. Okay. All right. Start this one more time. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. We are so appreciative to y'all for y'all patience and black things and all of the technical difficulties and all that. It is your favorite wine tasting show, the voluptuous, sensuous, vivacious, and powerful wine tasting show of all time. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are wines. What? Together we are
wines and chocolates
with all of the best and all of the things. But you know, and you know, on Sundays we love nothing more but to bring you a lovely wine selection, okay, which we're going to get into because it's really important, actually, with all jokes aside.
Yeah,
this is an important bottle actually that we're going to talk about today. And we have some lovely chocolate. Sometimes it's chocolate, sometimes it's cheese, sometimes it's meat, sometimes charcuterie. It really can be whatever, but really the key to appreciating wine and tasting it the right way is get your little pear, get your little food, Pair that thing and magic happens. Okay. So we have those things, but then we have a surprise.
Mm-hmm.
We associate with bosses.
Yes.
We like to be around people who
get it.
Who
Who
want more in life.
Yes.
Who desire to not only build amazing things around them, but help others build their things. Okay. So I would like to introduce to you guys someone who is a philanthropist. She is an author. Okay. Love and Hope in the NICU. Y'all got to check it out. Okay. She had at one point over 400 wine advisors on her team. But she was like, no, that ain't enough.
No.
That just ain't enough.
No.
400 some folk.
400. Not enough.
It ain't. I'm going to take it to another level, and I'm going to become the director of the entire wine advisor program.
She went up to the high point and said, everything that the sun touches
shall be mine. And she's a Black woman.
Juneteenth.
Look. Tell somebody. T-E-N-F. Juneteenth. All right. So I just want to introduce you all, the one, the only wine boss herself, Cassandra Melhuish.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you. Oh, and hello, everyone. Thank you for that amazing introduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is awesome. Sometimes you forget.
You do.
So, you forget sometimes. So, it's nice to be here to celebrate that, to celebrate who we are and what we do, because so many of us are bosses.
Yes.
Right? In what we do. And so we have to share that and how we did that and what we're doing and how we're helping others to get there.
Yes.
So thank you, ladies.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
We're so excited to have you today.
Yes.
While I open up this lovely bottle of Unity, I'm going to just really quickly just talk about it really fast. So this is the JCB Unity, you guys. So as you know, we do represent Boisset wines. You can support the show. Get Black folks, Black things, Black business. Yes. If you order this, there will be a link attached to the attached to the episode that you can order, and you can actually taste this along with us. All right. And so this is going to be the Cabernet Sauvignon Unity. Now this is the throwback bottle, y'all.
Yes.
This is time. This is like a time machine.
That's what started it all.
Yes. Can you tell us a little bit about how it started?
I would love to.
Okay, please do.
So for this, you have to think back to COVID days, and you have to think back to George Floyd, right? And what happened in the world in that moment.
Yeah.
And it was amazing to be a part of Boisset. And the owner of Boisset Collection, which he's from France, right, came to America, started his wine empire in America, but they already had one in Burgundy, France, right? But the fact that this Frenchman then said, what are we going to do? Right? Because we have to honor this in some sort of way. And he then decided, let's do a wine. And I said, yes, and let's give back. And so when you purchase this wine, there is a give back component to it that goes to support underserved and Black communities in wine. So
people like us.
Yes. So a portion of that goes to the Association of African American Vintners, along with Wine Unify. So it actually supports people in wine. You can apply for scholarships through Wine Unity, get your W set, right? Continue and further your wine education. So to date, we have given almost $250,000.
Woo! That is $250,000 to Black folks. Okay.
Yes.
Come on now.
And that's the thing. If we didn't have a diverse population within Boisset, being wine advisors, and then myself, at the time, I wasn't sitting at the helm, but I had one of the largest, groups that was with Boisset, and for the owner to feel so inspired that he needed to do something to support all of us. That's amazing. So here we are. So then the red label is our newest one that is out. So that is a higher level cab. So lots of tannins, right? It's going to be powerful. It is an amazing Napa Valley Cabernet.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go cheap.
No. I mean, it's from France. They're going to have the top grapes.
Yes,
anyway.
we have to make sure we have the best grapes.
Yes.
So that is what's amazing about this wine is, you know, Boisset didn't decide to throw something out there just to say, we're going to go cheap and, you know, dominate people and it's okay.
Keep y'all at bay.
Keep y'all at bay, right? We went big.
Yeah.
They were bold because I can already smell like just from the swirling. It's very rich, like us.
Okay.
Yes. It's very melanated.
Yes.
Oh my God.
You need to finish yours.
Yes.
So I always start with sparkling.
Yes.
You always start with
That's
bubbles, so cleanse the palate.
That's right.
Okay.
While she's doing that, again, we'll just kind of pull up the Unity, the red label. I want to just show our viewers that really fast so that y'all can appreciate all of the notes that
Show them your glass.
Oh, you want to see the
Show
glass?
are we? Do we got to bring up the baccarat?
Let's bring up the glass.
Let me stop sharing the birthday
Because you can also get this. You can get this from us too.
You can.
So yeah,
You can.
If you are into crystal,
it is a goblet.
this is Baccarat Crystal from the makers of Baccarat, of course, designed by Jean-Charles Boisset, the same company these ladies represent. And that glass is amazing.
Yeah.
It is all purpose. So this one, those of you who are into glassware, I tend to drink my sparkling in this, and then there's a big, huge round one for the red, but they're really all purpose. So, you know, you can enjoy any kind of red and when you have some Baccarat Crystal. Cheers, ladies.
Yes. Well,
Like a tuning fork.
Yes. That's what crystal does for you.
I'm just gonna pull it up really fast. To
The
just bring up-
chocolate.
Oh,
I don't know if that is by
tastes like dark
coincidence,
chocolate. It does.
but you know,
It tastes
there's a
like
lot of chocolate notes in this unit.
I agree.
Yes.
So, of course, we are drinking the black label, so we're really discussing the red label, but it's the same family, y'all. Okay. So, Unity Napa Valley Cabernet Sauvignon 2021. So that means every grape in there is from the year 2021, y'all. It does say it goes well with barbecue ribs. Black folks love barbecue, especially in Kansas City.
On the grill.
Look,
You gotta have the right type of sandals on before you even attempt to walk. up
okay,
on it.
please.
Right.
Okay.
Please don't play with us. So yes, $75 retail, $52.50 for our members. Now, all right, y'all be asking, what does it take to become a member? It really is free.
Yes.
It's free. All you have to do is order 3 or more bottles of wine, and you're automatically a member, girl. You get the discount. You get all of the fun things that are attached to this membership. You go on the website, you can check that out. So, Wine Boss. This is the Unity bottle. I feel, you know, you were there at its inception. You know, you've seen Boisset change so much.
Yes.
So do you have any insight, any words of wisdom, especially for people like us who are getting into the wine world? You know, you've seen a lot of success. I know you're very humble, but 400 people is a lot. Okay. It's a little mini town.
Yes,
Okay?
that is, yes.
So, you know, I just wanted to give you an opportunity again, just give, you know, people out there who are starting their wine business, or maybe they don't know what to do, you know, just what do you have for us that we can go on and continue to build what we're doing now?
It's following your passion, right? What is it that you love, right? People will talk about wine and what do you love about wine? Some people love the history of wine. Some people love the taste of wine. Some people love helping others in the wine business, right? There are many factors, but whatever it is that you do, follow the passion in that, because even within wine, my thing is really helping others succeed, right? That's where I thrive. That is my passion, right? And it doesn't matter who it is. If you want to be in this business and you want to earn money and you want to make a living doing that, that's why I started in this business, because I knew, especially for us as African Americans, it's not an industry that we're typically in. Right.
True.
And we're typically, sometimes we feel excluded from it. So sometimes you have to see others that's doing that and being successful in order to feel like you belong or it's inclusive.
right?
Yeah.
So that was kind of my mission.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what drove 400 plus people.
That's
Because
beautiful.
if someone said they liked wine, they love wine, they want to do this, they want to earn money, whether they told me they wanted to earn a couple $100 a month or whether they wanted to earn thousands a month, I was like, it's possible. Let's do it. Let me show you how.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really following the passion. And then the second thing, hustle.
Yeah.
People
Come on
forget
now.
about the hustle.
Yes. Then we'll talk about that.
And Juneteenth, right? I'm going to take it back to that of who we are. Juneteenth, when slavery ended and people heard that, what did we do? We went out and farmed our land, made our money, built
Airports,
houses,
banks,
right?
all that.
Black Wall Street in Tulsa, right? Like we created community and wealth.
Yeah.
And those people were just hustling because they knew what it takes.
Yeah.
And that's what we have to remember. That's what we have in our soul.
Yeah.
Right? Is the hustle to build wealth.
Yes.
And so that's part of it. People forget that. They sit back and kind of go, I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know. But think back to the 1800s. If they sat back and said, we're not going to do that, none of us would be here.
Exactly. That's true. That's so true.
Right? So here we are. And that's what it's about. So you have to hustle. And then you have to bring people with you.
Yes.
You cannot stand alone.
No.
That again is in our history and it's in our DNA. We want to help each other, and that's what you do, right? It doesn't matter who it is if they want to be in whatever business you're doing, right? But especially wine, bring them along with you. Share that wine. Share, what it is that is possible so that people can dream, because we all have to dream, right? Visualization. That's another key point. If you cannot see yourself successful in what you want to do, you will never get there.
Yeah.
So you have to have the roadmap. It's always equated back to, if you want, how do you get to somewhere you don't know how to go? If you're driving, you got to look at a map, Google, right? But it's the same in life. If you don't know where you're going, you'll never get there.
I love that you said visualization. Like visualization breeds manifestation. You got to see it first in order for it to be a thing. So keep your eyes open.
If you don't believe in yourself, right? Who else is going to believe in you? And then just like you guys, doing this, it's amazing, because I'm sure 50 million people told you it's not a good idea.
Actually, not even if they said it wasn't a good idea, like their actions did not
support it. And that doesn't matter, right? Those are people. Don't let it bother you, because those same people will come back 5 years from now and be like, oh yeah, girl, I believe
one of the many petty reasons why I won't go to any of my high school reunions, girl. I don't feel it. Like let's just cut it. Like, I don't feel it.
Yeah.
Well, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that's what it takes. Everybody can do it. That's how you be the boss.
Well, I wanted to also ask you, because I know the story, but I think it's important for others to hear why you started your journey in Boisset, because I think that's very powerful. And a lot of people have to pivot at some point. And I think
everybody pivots.
Your story is very powerful. So can you tell us how you got started Boisset, how you found it, all that?
Yeah, absolutely. So interesting. So my background is not in wine. I didn't go to school, study agriculture. I didn't do viticulture. Any of that was not an option for me. It was business. It was finance. It was operations. It was all of that.
The top bitch at the fucking corporate. Sorry, wine boss, not bitch, but
always the name on the email.
Yes, I was always the first director, first Black woman in the position, first everything, right? Like that is just the track record, the journey I'm on, and I embrace that.
Yes.
So that is the thing I was doing, and that's what my dream was, right? I saw myself having those titles. I saw myself doing that. But as life would have it, as life does, life goes, here's a little disruption. How are you going to handle this one?
Right.
And so my husband and I decided to start a family, and our son, who I was having a wonderful pregnancy, but he was born premature. And when I saw him in that little incubator, I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done in this career. I don't know what life has for me. I don't know what's going on, but for right now, this child is here and this child needs me. And I don't know what's to come. So I actually quit working at that time. And I said, I'm going to raise my son. And it was such a good decision for me, not one that I had planned, not one that I had thought about, not one that I really was like, I'm going to do this, right? It's just your
universe
passion, your gut.
Happen for you.
Yes. And so through that, what happened is he had 8 surgeries before he was a year old.
Oh my gosh.
A couple after. Had his lung cut out, his he had 2 lobes, I think, of his lung cut out. He had his stomach cut out, his intestines. Like, he had a whole bunch of stuff, you guys. And so he lost his hearing in the hospital because he had to have antibiotics to save his life. And so that happened. And then when he was out of the hospital, he was in there for 6 months. Then when he got out, you know, we went through the journey of the hearing aids. Then the diagnoses came after a year old, right? Diagnosed with autism, you know, deaf and hard of hearing already from being in the hospital, you know, cerebral palsy, right? We had all these diagnoses, and you're just like, what the hell am I going to do now?
Right. You can't go to work when you know what's going on.
Right. So I hadn't been back to work since he was in the hospital. And thank God, again, when you have these jobs and have these great benefits, you know, we didn't have to pay a single hospital bill that was in the millions, right? We had, you know, great insurance. We had, you know, I had a great, you know, package when I left Red Bull who I was working for. And so it was just life continues. But then I'm like, what am I going to do? And all I thought about was, you know what? I used to do a lot of entertaining with people. And one of the things that I did, we sit around the table and you talk about wine.
Yeah.
And, you know, when you're in your 20s, 30s, whatever, you're like a little intimidated. So I was like, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to still go back and be in corporate America, but I need to learn more about wine. So because of, again, who I am, I needed something for myself. And I was like, how do I learn about wine, but not in a job? Right? It needs to be on my own time. It needs to be flexible. I'm still taking my kid to the doctor. We are going to therapy. We are doing all these things, right? I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I am taking him everywhere. And so I had to do it on my own time. And so I just, you know, Google, as we do, you know, learn about wine, make money, And a couple of companies came up, but Boisset came up in particular. And I looked at it and I'm like, okay, they hit all my buckets for corporate America. Best of the best.
Okay.
Right?
So that's important, y'all. Right there, when you're looking for some shit, we're not just going fly by night.
Right.
Best of the best.
Best of the best. The best wines, you know, comes out of Burgundy, France. This is the roots of Boisset. This
history.
Right. So you have that. I wanted to make sure the wines were good, because how many times you popped open a bottle you bought at the store and you're like, oh, no. Thank you.
Right.
And so I had to make sure of that. So I did my research, as I would with any company, and was like, okay, if I'm going to do this, I got to work for the best of the best. Marnie Old was there. And Marnie Old is one of the best wine educators out there. Right. So if I'm going to learn about wine, let's learn from the best. Right. And so that's what that journey became about for me. So I just Googled wine ambassador in Los Angeles, found Michonne, called her, and I just wanted to verify, are the wines good?
Right. Because that is most important. That's number 2.
Right.
Are the wines good?
Yes. And she was able to explain they are sustainably produced, you know, blah, 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 blah. All of this. Come to find out, she's a woman of color, right? So I was like, oh, and here's the bonus, right? There's
number 3.
Exactly. So other people like me are succeeding in this company. So I just joined. And then from there, you know, the first 2 years I did nothing. I'm not going to lie. I drank more than I sold. Not going to lie.
We've been there. We've been there.
It was not a trajectory to the top in the first year.
It'd be like that.
It was we're just going to wait. And so then put the plan together, hustle. Tasting. Everybody's going to be tasting my wine. So I did a ton of tastings. That's how I found people, right? People who are interested in wine, and brought them on board. And that's
the rest
it.
Is history.
And the rest is history. And then when the position I have now came open, I was like,
hello.
And for you all that supported me. You all were like some of my biggest promoters to even Jean-Charles and the CEO and everybody to say Cassandra's the person.
Yes. Cheers.
So it came back to me.
You. Oh my gosh, that is a beautiful story. Oh my gosh. Well, from one empowered Black woman in business to another, let's talk about our chocolate that we have. Let's pull it out. Let's pull them out really quick. So we have 2 items today. This is courtesy of BOUJEE Baker.
I love that name.
Down in Kansas City, Missouri, off of East 12th Street. So right off of downtown, right as you enter downtown. So this is her version of Better Than Whoopie Cake.
Ooh.
And then I got just a down and out regular brownie, but it's a turtle brownie. So there's caramel, chocolate, and pecans and such. Miss Joyce is the owner. Please go check her out. I got the website up. Let me just pull it up really fast. She is formerly of Big Mama's Bakery. For those that know that, she has her and her sister started off as a family owned, so all of her sisters were bakers, but now she stands alone. They had a very successful tenure at Crown Center. Oh wow! But decided to part ways and go their own direction. So now Miss Joyce is owning her own bakery down there off of East 12th. Is Miss Joyce at BOUJEE Baker.
Love that.
Follow them on Instagram, you guys. Support.
Yes, follow and support. Well, ladies, I'm gonna leave you here so you can have your chocolate. I'm gonna go check on my son. He just got home.
I was just going to say,
so I'm gonna leave you guys here. Thank you. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for coming here. We appreciate it. Follow Wine Boss at Wine Boss Cassandra on Instagram. We appreciate you. I just want to one last thing before you go. Is again, I want to thank you. I consider you, like me and Keeks, a radical believer, and because of that, you're able to ignite the next generation and on and on and on. So, cheers to you, Wine Boss, again. Thank you for so much for hanging out with us. Yes, unity, yeah. Yep. So, oh man, I love her. She's freaking amazing. The best. You guys, like I said, make sure y'all go follow her at Wine Boss Cassandra. You just type it all in. It's one word. And again, before we get into the chocolates too, I just want to shout out to whiskeystormcore.com. Make sure if y'all are gamers, they do support. They are our supporters. All right. So go support them. They support us. And so, yes. And we got to support these lovely bakers. What is this? BOUJEE Baker. Yeah. I love it. And just in time again for good old Juneteenth, child. Yes. Good old Juneteenth. Us doing more things. If you haven't gathered by now, this is a blackety black episode. Black female, more specifically. We have the wine boss here. We got a cake boss here as well too. A dessert boss, and that's what it's about. We got chocolate and melanated wine for a good old melanated time. So, and I taste chocolate in this. I'm very upset that we no longer have. Yes, like I'm excited that we got to drink this. Yes, like shout out to my boss. She donated this. I knew as soon as it opened, like all I smelled was chocolate. Yeah, it dead was like chocolate. And that's why I told her, I was like, I don't know if that was intentional. But she just pulled this out, girl. The chocolate for the black cause. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Okay, but yeah, man. So I'm excited. I am too. So do we have any? No, we do not. We need 2018. Or we might. Oh, here we go. Look at this. God just be providing. God be providing. He makes a way all the time. He's gonna do a little rip it off. Okay. Yep. Real blackety black. But yeah, shout out to y'all. Let's see what you said. Reparations is so important. I'm crying. It is. We do got to talk about reparations. No, it's a representation. Oh, is that what it said? Yeah. That's what my mind. But that is also correct. Reparations as well. Reparations is very important. No taxation without representation. All of it. That includes us as well too. And we have built the entire country with no reparation. Yes. And people keep gaslighting us. Yes. And being mad that we're sitting down and we're taking the beat. No, man. we're good.
Sinners.
We're good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, anywho, what is going on in the world you want to talk about?
Well, really, again, I don't want to do too much on the WWE.
Well, that's what it feels like, because this stuff is it's so insane what's going on. Like Saturday Night Live can't even keep up with. They're doing the job for the writers. It feels like WWE, like the way that he just thought that he could just like do Zelensky like that, the way that they're just fighting up there on the Capitol. It feels like a farce. It feels like we're in a sitcom and we can't turn the channel.
I really only wanted to, again, because we are doing Unity today. Juneteenth was just the other day. I just wanted, again, to just highlight how unfortunate when we see difference. The differences should make us stronger. They should make us stronger. We should appreciate each other's differences. I truly believe you become better.
Yeah.
When you add certain differences. Like, do I think that absolutely everything needs to be added all the time? All things? No. Sometimes you do need to have your things by yourself and all that. But sharing, like she said, bringing other people with you, celebrating each other's differences, our diversity, all those things, again, it just makes us stronger. And I just find it so fucking unfortunate, especially for our generation. Girl, I saw this post. It had, I don't remember what movie this was, but it was Mekhi Phifer. He was just like, he's smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
And he's like, this is currently millennials right now, because that it's very exhausting. Like, it's so exhausting to be so hateful. And I don't understand the drive behind it. I do understand that when you really feel like you're right, you really want motherfuckers to understand you're right. I really understand. But then to destroy your own damn near destroy your own what's the word I'm looking for, empire, because you want to be right.
Mm-hmm.
When you could get help and we could all be right and we could all do things together, it's just like, you have to open up your mind and be better.
Well, that just means they were never operating from the right place in the first place. So you need to cut your losses at that point.
You guys just go where you are celebrated. At the end of the day, I don't feel that this is necessary, but I guess people all understand violence. So cheers to violence.
Yeah,
let everybody be safe.
I've often said the upper 1% only understand money and violence. So it's true. Okay, let's get into the cake.
It's so cute. It's very cute. Shout out to them BOUJEE Bakers, because honestly, that's a very cute name. And this is a very cute setup. It looks delicious in the light.
Monday through Friday, they close at 3 o'clock. So this is a bakery that's also a deli as well too. You can have sandwiches and salads and stuff like that. So you just walk in there and take your pick of things. That they have a lovely refrigerator with all of the cakes displayed. They have, of course, they have biscuits. They have scones. They have cinnamon rolls and all sorts of things. So we're just gonna go with this. I chose everything to be chocolate because this is a melanated time.
Yes.
So here you go.
Let me just give me a little scoop. I'm okay with eating with my fingers. It ain't gonna bother me none.
Okay.
I'm gonna give me a little scoop right here.
There you go.
There you go.
All right.
Actually, no, there's a little knife.
It looks really moist.
Mm-hmm.
That I'm excited about.
Yeah, very light whipping cream,
which I love because I hate fondant. I hate icing. It's just so thick and it's just too much.
It's just, like you said, thick and cold.
Yeah, it's just eating a slab.
This reminds me of the Jack Stack carrot cake cupcakes. We ready? We're doing it. We're doing very ghetto style. This is very Juneteenth. I like being a Negro though. I really could not imagine, like, if someone was like, Jasmine, actually you're not a Negro, I'd probably cry. Oh, it tastes like
it's so light.
Oh, it's so chocolatey though at the end. Like, you don't even know it's gonna be that chocolatey.
And it's so light. I love how fluffy it is.
That whipping cream is awesome.
Let me try it with the. Well, that's homemade. It's so soft.
It's definitely
How much was that?
Everything together was $11.99.
Wow.
Nice personal size
Wow.
tin cake and a nice
And,
piece
and
of
you would eat that and be full off of just that by itself. That is so good. Oh my God.
a little tan.
Very good. I like it.
I like it a lot.
I love it actually. Send me a little piece at the end.
No, to go take you.
Just a little piece at the end right here. Yeah, that's all I want.
Girl, because I might.
That's all I want.
I'm
Right there.
smashing.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
Mm.
Oh, with the wine. It's very complex. I feel complexity.
It's just like a cognac sponge cake. You know how like flambe, how they come out to your table and set your dessert on fire?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I get.
Oh, you know what else?
What?
Cocoa Puffs.
Adult Cocoa
I also
Puffs.
get Cocoa Puffs.
I love that.
I love me a good Cocoa Puff. Once the Cocoa Puff has kind of marinated in the milk, and you get you like a little pseudo chocolate milk, child.
I still maintain Cocoa Pebbles is the more superior chocolate milk ice cream.
I hate Cocoa Pebbles.
Fruity
Pebbles all day.
That's the most unblackest thing I've ever heard.
Fruity Pebbles all day.
Who says that?
But Cocoa Pebbles?
Who says that? What is wrong with
Let's
you?
see.
Really?
So when I say complexity, it's like there's still some sweetness from the fruit, but then it's got this tartness at the end. I don't know if it's because it's so sweet. Like this is a very sweet dessert. It's very sweet. It's not too sweet, but it's sweet.
Excuse me.
And the whipping cream, quite honestly, what the fuck did y'all put in that? You have got to tell me.
She just whipped that sugar until it
I mean,
until it was no more.
it is like a cloud. Thank you,
Look
friend.
at this color.
Very beautiful. We also sell glassware, you guys, as Wine Boss was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
These are Boisset glasses. What do you smell?
Oh yeah, like I said, the cocoa was it.
Oh, that's
The
the
crack,
chocolate.
yes.
I taste the chocolate more than
the
anything.
cracked pepper, girl, the plums, all of it. Ooh,
Yeah, it's. I wonder if this is French barrel because
it has to
I
be.
smell.
I'm getting
barrel.
Cabernet Franc.
Yeah.
You know how I love my Franc.
I'm
getting the Franc and Franc
It's giving very much French barrel for sure.
because that's cognac all day. VSOP.
One of my faves. I love Unity. I love Unity. Again, the black bottle, we took it back. This is a. You're irritating. This is a time machine because again, this was the one when it first ensued, girl.
So when
Target first got set on fire.
They don't even make that one.
No, they're not making anymore. I know, and it's so good.
What does he say on the bank? What does it say?
Delete it.
Love, hope, unity, diversity, equality. These are the guiding principles of our JCB and Boisset collection of wines, where we believe the world of wine exists to unite us across the table and across the world. 100% of the proceeds of this wine are donated to organizations focused on helping Black and underserved communities to thrive in the world of wine through the work of selected charity organizations, including the Association of African American Vintners Scholarship Fund and Wine Unify. Boisset!
Okay, boss up with Boisset.
14.5. Boisset, yes, boss up with
Shout out
Boisset.
to all my Black folk because we did this.
We did this.
We did this again. We might have had to set a few things on fire, but hey, y'all gonna hear us, all right? Next is our.
Oh, you feel this wine is the new black?
Oh, this is why Wine Boss. She has all of the things. I'm telling you, every single thing that has to do with wine. She has wine.
Okay, so now let's go ahead. Is there anything else in the pop culture world we need? Cardi B is back outside.
Really, shout out to all the girls that are moving on and Moving the fuck on, because nobody got time for that.
And
Girl, World War III, we about to be blown up.
Yeah,
we go live your life.
Go be happy. Okay?
Yes, go do all the things that make you happy.
For my hip hop heads out there, first and foremost, I got my t-shirt on.
I do see that.
I got my t-shirt on. Y'all know we said we went
to
go see Kendrick, and then I was like, I got my t-shirt on. Me, turn around.
Oh yeah, turn around because they got to see the back now. They got all the cities. You got the all that.
So, got the so that's also for Juneteenth. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Because he's a very black rapper.
Yes.
But also, like I said, for my hip hop girlies like myself, the clips are coming. Yeah. The clips are coming.
Okay, because
the clips are coming.
It's been about 2 weeks now.
Travis is a whore.
What? Travis.
So okay. Pusha T has called out Travis Scott. And he has called him a whore. Because I suppose there was a song that Travis was really excited about. He came and showed really came to show P. But pushing them was there, whatever, and he was all hype, whatever. And then kind of find out when the album came out, there was a diss about P from Drake on there. And so, he took umbrage with that. And it just, for my hip hop girl, it's just go Google the things. It's a crazy little hip hop story. But yeah, now Travis Scott, and then I suppose there's also some shots towards what's his name? Kanye as well too. So
why?
Well, that I could see more than the Travis thing, because you have to understand, during the whole time, Pusha T was Kanye West's basically right-hand man. So like he was there through all the things. Use that one right there, babe.
It's just not always not plugged in. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, okay.
It's everything in the fucking world is happening.
So, but he was there through thinking through all that stuff, and there was some Calabasas lines that they feel like it's probably a double entendre for both Travis and Kanye. So all I can say is elite level rhymes are here. Elite coke rap, luxury rap is here. I'm ready. Malice is back. He's done being a preacher. Okay, but I don't think he's gonna curse, and that's gonna make his verses that much more powerful, because he didn't have to say nigga not once. Okay, so I'm excited. Well, that is what I'm ready for, some real hip hop shit.
Let's get some real brownie shit.
Okay, let's taste the brownie first.
It looks so like one of those brownies that you, as a child, it was like, this is it.
You want your pecan?
Oh, damn right. I want my pecan. And it's a turtle.
Yes.
This is a turtle brownie.
She said, would you like caramel, chocolate, or pecans? I said, yes.
All of it.
I said, all of it. She said, okay, let's make a turtle. You dadgum right. We're going to make a turtle. And, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not a corner piece girl. I like the middle. Because I don't like nothing crunchy. Yes.
I think it has to have a level of crunch, but it cannot be burnt. There is a fine line between a crispy corner and a burnt corner. Okay? This is a crispy corner.
It's so fudgy. I feel like I can take my finger and do this in the back.
That's what I was going to say. Wow.
I just dipped my finger in it.
Wow.
And just ate.
Again, if you look at the middle, you can see.
Yeah. Look at that.
How moist it is. Like, it's just a different color. It's black. Yeah. Like, that's how moist and watery.
Like good dirt.
Yeah.
Like good dirt.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Well, my diabetic girlies, I'm sorry. You may have that.
It's very good. Okay.
We got a winner.
Wow.
We got a winner.
Huh.
Oh my God. Oh, I feel rich.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel rich. Like after a sauna and
Do
a
lot of
rub down
complexity.
and
And a period pad.
this
This on your period?
because I have been cramping, and this is doing what we need.
Well, that makes perfect sense because this right here, a period pad, a little Midol, little wine, child, please.
This, and like we said, there's all
Child,
this cocoa,
please.
all this chocolate that is already in here with this. Remember I told y'all I ate that 80 something, that almost 90% dark chocolate, and I had that dark wine with it. Yeah.
Woo. And you know, I typically don't go for brownies with nuts, but with the pecans, that's doing something different now.
Yeah, it's got to be turtle or nothing else.
Yeah,
I am a German chocolate cake lover, so this is right up my motherfucking alley.
Well, again, those were the only real topics I had. The fact that we have unity, I think it's very appropriate. Juneteenth to celebrate differences, especially with what's going on. I don't know if Donald Trump has a death wish. I don't know. It is not my business to know, but it just is it's just a lot. And again, I don't like to get super political on here. I just really just wish everybody the fucking best and stay just positive. Get your little wine, get your little chocolate, and just count your days. No, but really, I mean, just really live life. Go chase your dreams, people. We don't know when we're gonna be gone. And that's why I just loved having Wine Boss on here, because she's one of us who has truly faced a lot of adversity, you know, given her differences and all those things, but has still come out a wonderful person. And I think we all have those same abilities, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think too, she embraced change and embraced
that people is also true
who are different.
Yes.
And that is a contributor to her success. And I think that it's definitely a contributor to our success.
Yeah.
Because we definitely embrace differences over here. Okay.
Yeah. Synergy.
That's it.
Okay.
And it makes you stronger. With that, is there any other parting words you have? Right?
Go to the BOUJEE Baker. Yeah. Go to the BOUJEE Baker. Please go support Black-owned businesses. Please buy wine from us. Please support Black-owned businesses as well too. You can do your part. And for all those people, who have a problem, with Juneteenth, being a holiday,
get the fuck on with your bullshit. Because we gonna celebrate. I'll tell you one thing Black folk gonna do. We don't need permission. We don't need a day. All we need is a little spades, dominoes, a little drink, some food, and a good time, child. It's gonna be had. Okay, we don't need permission.
All I'm gonna say is, if you are opposed to Juneteenth being a holiday, I got a hood I can sell you. And that hood is one size fits all. And it don't discriminate. Some of y'all are wearing the hood. Some of y'all are really telling on yourselves with the things that you say that you don't like, or that you don't understand, or I don't see the point of. You got a hood on. At this point, you might as well just be open about it. I can respect the fact that somebody says, I don't like XYZ. I can respect that. What I can't respect is a person that tries to hide their bullshit in questions and trying to seem like they're coming from a good place, or they just don't understand. That's how I know you got a hood on. You think nobody can see that hood, but I can see your hood. And that includes you tethers. That includes you other POCs. That includes anybody who doesn't feel that we are owed reparations. This is for the other immigrants who thought African Americans were immigrants. Okay? This is for anybody who still says anything negative about Black Americans. Even if we share the same skin, if you say anything out of your mouth, out sideways, out of your neck about African Americans, you got a hood on. And just plain and clear, the facts are evident. before they have AI rewrite all this shit. The facts are evident. There's no way that you can see the history of what happened and be like, oh, y'all be all right. Zero way. So yeah, to any person that has anything to say about, I don't know why Juneteenth is a holiday anyway, you got the hood on. I don't see when you guys need reparations. That happened so long ago. You got the hood on.
Take the hood off. Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Well, y'all, I had a wonderful time. Again, I love hanging out with you guys. We love hanging out with you guys. You know, I really, really appreciate all the love that we've seen on the YouTube channel, on the Instagram. Thank you for unifying with us and supporting, you know, our dream and goal, and which is, you know, again, to just educate you guys and give you all the tools to just expand, right? And become better versions of yourselves, right? You can drink Hennessy and vodka. And
there's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's a time and a place. But you can also evolve, and that's all, you know, I feel that we truly want, because, you know, we're doing that. And we want that for y'all, right? A nice example of what Wine Boss has done for us. We want to do for you, and just, again, see y'all be great. So with that, my name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
And I'm Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet.
And together we are
Wines and Chocolate.
You can catch us every Sunday, 8 p.m. Central, on Bigo, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, all the things. Please follow, like, subscribe, share the episode. We really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.
And then over there. All right.
Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.